Ugh, she's not gotten any better yet, boys. What a slobbly mess. And we're still getting ice. Ice. Holy. What a slobbly mess. But anyways, good day, tubes. How's she hanging today? Pretty good here. Gonna check the ice out here. Let's see how the ice is looking. Looks like it's actually sunk a bit, maybe. She's done like a little bit of a hoof there. I presume it's still fairly strongish. I could probably still easily drive the big tractor across it, but I'm not gonna. It's funny because it really hasn't melted all that much, this ice. I guess it hasn't really been that warm, right? And it's kind of, you know, shadowed here. If the sun was on or full, yeah, it might be a different story, but geez, we still got like a foot of ice here. Holy crap, that's just weird. Just weird. So I don't know what to say. It might be in the middle of August before it's all gone again here. I don't know. Definitely still solid though. You can hear it's echoey though. Boom. So it's melted all underneath it. The water is probably warmer than the ice of course is, and it's melted it underneath, but man, it's still like rock hard. Even under the bridge it looks even shiny still. So I don't know. But anyways, today I wanted to maybe hook on my sweeper onto the little guy there, and which way is the wind going? It's a very big factor. Feels like it's actually coming this way, so towards my house. Well, what I was wanting to do is maybe sweep some of my roads here and get some of the crap cleaned off it. Yeah, it's coming this way. So from the cemetery towards the highway, so we'll fog out the highway maybe today. That's about what we're gonna do. So we got to get the, of course, doors open here first. Very bright doors. Poop. Good. Okay, doors open. Almost. Maybe needing to do a paint job on the front of the garage this year. I think it's about every 4 years or so that I gotta do it. We used to use like an oil-based paint because apparently the oil-based was better, but it only lasted like a year. We had to do it like every year, repainting the front of the garage here. Switched over to latex, and it's about every 4 years. There you go. So let's fire up this guy. Shouldn't need to glow them. We're good. And we'll have to take the blower off, of course, because we're not going to be able to use that today. And actually, I think I can do that right here. So I just slapped her on the other day there. When I was out digging there, I just took it off and left it aside. And I didn't really hook anything up except the lifter guide. So, push this feller down here now. It's got her loose anyways. Oh yeah. Okay. Now we gotta find a home for it. A home? I haven't had to use my floor jacks for a while. That's actually been kind of nice. Okay. Screaming. Well, it'd be nice to get all my sweeping done and get her ready for on, Cora. Okay. Yuck. There is no wind, which sometimes isn't a good thing either, because you got to have a little bit of wind to push the crap away from you. The dust, as we're making right now, you can see it's just kind of hanging there, so that's not too good. And the benefit of this thing is I don't have to run her wicked super fast. Blowing it that way. Now normally we'll get like a street cleaner crew come in and do this, but I think I'll just do her myself again this year. It's not really blowing the stuff as fast as I'd like, but it is going that way. Now to put on some 4-ways. Until the rain, I guess. Sometimes it doesn't get it actually as clean as when it's dry, even though you got to deal with all this crap. But I'm sort of staying out of the smoke of it right now. That's the stuff that's really bad for you. though, because you can really see the patterns of the wind when it does pick up here. It's actually pushing me back this way again. Dirty thing. Let's just wait for a minute there. We'll do another pass here. See if it gets more dust like that. Apparently it does. You pretty much get it all with one pass, but I guess it misses some. Don't really want to wind her up too much either, because it's just going to wreck your brushes faster, wear them down faster. Brushes on if I have to do all the way up to there. Like up to the main road there. That's not going to work, but putting brushes on this really sucks. Stuff is from the snowplow guy spreading wind all over the road. Winter time here. Kind of makes a little mess, but helps with your traction. One consistent way and keeping me out of that trap. That was sucking all that on. There's a whole pile of sand up the boulevard here too that the snowplow guy spread out and plowed it over there after, right? I usually do that, but I gotta wait till quite a long time because it's always really wet down there. You make more mess than you are cleaning up, so gotta wait. Dustless sand. I guess that doesn't happen though. And it'll be my luck too. I'll get all this cleaned off nice, and then they'll get another blast of winter, and then all of a sudden I'll have to come spread a bunch more sand on it. That's usually what happens, unfortunately. Got us. Let it blow a minute there. that you can sweep her into the bin or something. Usually they sit out front and it just kind of sweeps it like a dustpan. But for all I got to do with this, it's not too bad. If I had to do the whole place, yeah, well, maybe. Now, what do I do with all that stuff on the road there? I'm not really sure yet. Not really sure. Probably scoop it out later or whatever. This grass never grows here too well anyways because it's tree shaded out too much. So I'm not too concerned about the grass. It's not anyways. It's only up here where it starts to grow. That's pretty much idle right there. Well, that's idle there. It was a little more, not much. Plus this area here too gets a lot of the salt and crap too that the guy spreads out and then he ends up plowing it off to the side here and ends up killing all your grass too, so probably nothing to grow anyway. Okay, so unfortunately the wind is kind of going the wrong way to sweep that this way. So I'm just going to have to leave that for now, I guess. That's really about all I can do. And let's see now how we did. Doesn't look too bad. Almost clean enough for RC cars, but still winter out here. So going this way to brush your stuff off is probably not a good idea because you're going to wear all this stuff as it's coming up now. But this down here I don't mind so much. Yeah, it's pretty dusty. It's sucking all that in the filters and everything too. And me. So we'll turn around and blow her the other way. They say there's supposed to be a pile of rain. I probably could have done this then, but I don't know. I like making the dust. Dust is fun. Very dusty. Not a good place to be when you're painting your car. Or painting anything anyways, actually. A little bit. Gotta go get it. Right here. So I don't think I'll be able to touch anything down on the side here yet. It's just still too frozen. Yeah. Heck with that. And that's about it. That's about as far as they sand for us. There's a little bit up here, but I'm not going to worry about it right now up this way. But yeah, it's a little cleaner anyways. Okay, well I guess that's that for that. We actually got out for a tour last night on the bike, believe it or not. Holy cow, couldn't believe it. It wasn't really warmish. It's actually warmer last night than it was right now, but it was like 7 degrees, 6 degrees. Daily come home on the bus there. I'm like, you want to go for a quick ride? Okay. So we ended up doing like 40 kilometers on the bike. I was pretty cold. I had snow pants on, just this big coat here. I was fine there. Snow pants were good. I had my normal boots on here. They were good. The only thing I had problems with was where my wrists are, between the end of my gloves and the start of my coat. It was kind of cold and freezy there, because of course all that wind comes right up there and then right down on your wrist. So that kind of sucked, but that was good. Good little tour. Nice to get out for a little zip, you know. And bike ran good. I did put the K&N on yesterday. That video will probably be up maybe tonight-ish on the other channel there, the motorcycle channel. And it should be up and ready to go now, I think. So so you can check that out. The installation of the K&N on the boulevard there went pretty good. A couple little flawy things I had to kind of mess about with. One thing I wasn't crazy about was the little spout that the breather hose, crankcase breather hose goes on, was not as big drill wise, so where the actual stuff goes through into the air cleaner box wasn't nearly as big. Like, it was a tiny little hole. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I like that too much. I never did drill it any bigger, but drive on, I guess. So, oh, my truck is filthy dirty now. Who did that? I should check the oil before we fired up from yesterday. Now it's sitting on a bit of an angle here, so that's not going to probably portray to the right level of fluid, but let's have a look anyways and see, make sure there's some there. We're going to apparently go down to Maple Lodge Farm place, it's called. It's a chicken store that sells chicken bits. Okay, that is good. There was some there. So yeah, we're gonna go down to the chicken place and get some wings or something. I don't know exactly what yet. We don't have a whole lot of freezer room right now. Boy. Okay. And then we'll head her down. So just to let you know, this Maple Lodge Farm we're going to here, it's not actually a farm. It's just the name of the place. It's basically a chicken processing plant, I guess you would call it. So they'll get loads of like meat chickens in, and then you know, whatever they do, from live to chop her up and throw them in your package, and then you buy that in your store, right? And they supply, you know, all the grocery stores all around this whole area. And I don't know how big their area is. It must be pretty huge, but they do like other things too, like chicken hot dogs and, you know, chicken burger thingies, you know, and all things chicken. Pretty much, I don't think they actually do beef at all there. It's just chicken. So this place we go to here is like an outlet kind of place. You know how they have, like, usually a factory will have like their little outlet place, so if they have surplus chickens. So they did an order for 10,000 chickens, and they actually got, you know, like 14,000 chickens in. All the rest of them from that order, I guess they would box up there and then sell them in their store thingy there, right? I think kind of they sort of do that on purpose, so you can, so I wouldn't say it's a really huge better deal, but we got, like, I think I've shown it before on one of my videos from way back. We haven't been down here for about 3 years, 2 or 3 years anyways. And I think I showed the great big box of the chicken, what was it? Chicken legs and like thigh thingy. Like that, 2 pieces that come like that. We got like a whole box of them for like $47. So there was like 70 pieces of these things in there. It was a lot of chicken. And it takes us a long time to burn through that because you get tired after a while. You know, I could only have, I wouldn't cook chicken so much, and it's like, we're really gonna do something else, barbecue. But It's hard this time of year. Well, this time of year is not bad, but through the winter it's hard to get out and barbecue because the friggin' barbecue's covered in like 6 feet of snow and you can't even find the deck, and so you get tired of the oven cooked chicken. But I did the one thing there with the oil on the burner on the barbecue and basically deep fried the wings we had that one time. They were friggin' awesome. So we're gonna go down and see if we get some more wings for a cheaper price, because holy cow, you buy like a little bag of them at the grocery store and it's like $10 just for that, and it's like maybe like 20-25 pieces of wings in it. It's kind of a rip-off, really. So still better than buying them at, like, you know, a bar or at a restaurant or something. They're like $1 a piece. It's freaking ridiculous for wings if you go out anywhere. Like, we got a place here called Wild Wings. I've been there once and it was just way too expensive, like just ridiculous. So if you can buy a, you know, fairly cheap box or whatever, or you can buy a box of the stuff down here, or you can just get like, I need like 10 pounds of wings, you know, and then they'll just weigh it and then there you go. There's your, you know, $12 for 10 pounds of wings or something, you know. It's pretty dirt cheap. So I'm pretty sure we'll probably come home with other stuff too, usually. But basically you can buy right from the very wing tips right up to a whole chicken if you want, you know. The only thing they don't have is live chickens. They're all dead. But anyways, that's the way they work, I guess, down there. So we need to get in and see their actual processing plant, but I guess you'd have to be all cleaned and, you know, no fur and any of the stuff or nothing. They wouldn't probably like just a normal Joe down there coming in there and looking at their chicken operation. So but anyways, I have seen it on the How It's Made TV show there. It's on the internet too, on the YouTube there. Chicken processing, or chicken, I can't remember what the actual name was, but basically they plunk the chicken down, I guess, butt first, so all the things are hanging out, and it goes down this little assembly line. This guy cuts the wings off, throws those in there, the next guy cuts the legs and that off, the next guy cuts this and then shreds this little piece out, and then it's all processed that way. It's all assembly line, or I guess you'd say disassembly line for the poor chicken. So it's assembling our food into, you know, the same things, but it's disassembling all the poor chicken. So but anyways, I was waiting for my wife. I don't know what she's doing, but anyways, I'm sitting here just burning up the gas like crazy and just loving her. So but anyways, we're gonna head her down, and if there's anything that comes up on the way down, we'll zip on the camera and film it, but probably not. I don't know, it's hard to say. Holy crap, they say this is an off-road truck, but man, this ride's been horrible. Actually, this is the good road. This is actually better than what we've been through. Holy crap, some of it was just a nightmare. You know, I'm touring along, we're just getting beat to snot in here from the secondary roads, I guess they call them. Holy cow. And actually, yeah, this is somewhat better down here. Holy crap. Well, anyways, we are pretty much almost there. Got a little bit yet to go, I guess. Hopefully, man, we're getting almost down to the city here. Hopefully the roads get a little better, because this is a nightmare. Man, oh man, there's a real bad railway crossing coming up here, I think, too. There's like 4 sets of tracks. And unless they fix it, it used to be, you have to slow down for this. It was just brutal. So, was this the one? There's another one. There's another one actually too. This is a big one. This is a 2-track one. The other one I think is even worse. Yeah, this is only 2 tracks. So.
Oh, they got new ties though.
Oh, they have redone it. Well, it's a little better.
Maybe.
Oh, you can get your storage bins there. Storage shipping containers. Sweet. If I could get an axle under one of them, I'd drag one home with me. But anyways. Yeah, more off-roading apparently here. Holy crap. Like, and yeah, this is actually the better one. The actual dirt road, a little, I don't know, half a kilometer or maybe a kilometer of dirt road we went on was better than the paved roads here. And usually they're a nightmare this time of year. But
it was marked rough. Yeah,
that was the rough road. And everything else is normal. Holy cow. But anyways, it looks like that little section we just went over, they just re-skinned the top of it, but really that doesn't do anything. The first year's maybe good. And oh look, a bump sign. Oh. Ready?
Nothing.
Really? Really? Holy crap.
You should move it for them.
Oh man, just keep continuously putting bump signs. But anyways, we are almost there, I think. Holy crap. See, in the city, oh, they get all the good roads down here. You You know, we were probably driving on maybe 4 or 5 inches of asphalt. Down here is probably like 20 inches of asphalt. It doesn't ever heave or crack or nothing, or, you know, it's all nice. Sort of the tax money gets paid, I guess. They get our good roads down here. Oh, this is much better. Almost feel like you're not doing 100 here. Holy.
In an 80.
In an 80. Yeah, better slow down a bit. Don't need another speeding ticket. Yes, I've had a few. Yes, I've had a few. Not in this truck yet, though. It was in the Sierra. One speeding ticket and one parking ticket. Because their signs were horrible and they didn't tell you actually not to park where I parked, and I got a ticket because I parked where I wasn't supposed to park because I wasn't, what was it, a resident of the area or something? Yes. Stupid. But anyways, Chicken Shop, I think, is coming up on our left. Oh, it's only 60 here now. Holy. Yeah, let's see how much I can get for you here. I think this is it. This is down a little bit more. Yeah, I know it's a big factory like this. Factory.
This is the killing factory.
This is the killing factory, I think. Yeah, Maple Lodge Farms. Yeah, yeah. So there's a bunch of chickens in there going right now because they're, you know, getting their head chopped off or something. Poor chickens. And it used to be this barn-looking place right there, but they've actually got another little shop down here, a little more yet, past a couple of houses. That, I think, is actually their, like, whatchamacallit place now. So, factory outlet chickens. Customers will now be swerved. That's busy, anyways. Busy, busy, busy. Factory outlet chicken. Oh, get that rotten old jet out of my way, bud. Okay, Chicken Shop. Factory outlet customers will now be served at the Chicken Shop by bulk here. I need 5 million chicken wings for my restaurant.
Just remember that. I was buying 30 egg McMuffins.
Yeah, that was good. Okay, so don't know how much I'll film in here. They may not like that too much, but I'll try to sneak a couple maybe. And away we go. All right, bag of chicken, 5 kilograms, $40. So now, how many pounds is that?
11 pounds.
11 pounds, roughly, of chicken wings for $40 is actually pretty good. Considering the little wee bag we got was what? Maybe a pound?
I think it was 2 pounds.
2 pounds, yeah, it's $10 just for that, so holy cow, good deal. Yeah, I thought they would have got them in a big case here, but I guess they just have them in their display there that I shot a little bit there for you. Not really busy in there, but there was a lot of people that were working there that were not working. They were just kind of like on the counter looking at stuff. I'm like, I can't be filming because they'll be staring at me then. So I'm like, okay, I just grab a little quick shot there while she's scooping the bag, and yeah, it's pretty good. So one of these nights we'll fire up the burner and cook some of these fellers, and it's pretty quick once the oil gets hot. Holy cow, doesn't take long to cook them all, guys. Just done, about 2 minutes are done. Anymore they start getting really golden brown, they just start sucking in more goo, you know. So holy cow, bud, pulled right up to my door. Good luck trying to get out. But anyways, factory outlet customers will now be served at the Chicken Shop by bulk here. I guess there's like a totally different store there. So
there was the trailer around back.
Yeah, they had changed things a bit, but I guess they sort of kept that. So if you need a lot of chicken, like for your restaurant, you just go back there. Instead of, you know, this is just for 10-pound bag of stuff. We're back there, you buy like a 50-pound box or something, you know. But that should last us for a little while. We're going to have to separate them all up into little baggy thingies and then freeze them. So anyways, I guess something to eat maybe, or should we head home again? That's quite a hairdo. Yeah, she's looking right at me. Oh, hang on, she's looking at me too. That's quite a mop. She's even got spirally cut in her hair. Holy crap. Looks pretty cool, like the colors and stuff, but wow, it's a little...
Look to yours like that.
Yeah, if I had it, I could. But I don't, so I can't. Sorry. There you go. More of her... Looks like her brain sticking out of her head. Ugh. Anyways. Let's go. Holy crap, we just come down to the corner just down south of us here, and there is a place here, which I think is what I'm thinking what it is. Amazon. I think that's what I think it is. I don't know, maybe it's not what I think it is. Isn't that like the Amazon website, you know, buy your crap at Amazon? I'm pretty sure it is.
Fulfillment.
It's got a box there and all that crap. This is a freaking huge place they've thrown in here. Visitors, sweet! So if you ever bought stuff on Amazon, it's kind of like the eBay kind of sort of thingy, but it all comes kind of out of a place like this, right? So I just got something off Amazon there, and what the heck was it? And it come from Mississauga. Oh, isn't that awful? I can't remember. There's another big place going in down here too. You see the skeleton coming up. What on earth was it I got? And I'm like, oh, my joysticks. Those 2 joysticks for my farm sim game for the login, which works good. I'm gonna do this farm sim Saturday with. I better shoot here and I won't get caught. Probably better. Holy crap! I have used the 2 joysticks. They do work good together. There's a couple little quirks that I don't know if I can get it to work the way I kind of exactly want it, but just have to get used to the controls again. But yeah, this farm sim Saturday I want to do some logging maybe on it, and I've got that attachment that goes on the back of a big semi truck or any truck with a 5th wheel attachment on it. That it's got the crane on it, and it's got the belt fed chipper that chips it right into itself. It's got like a hopper and everything, so you fill it up and then you can take it, and it's got one of those spouts that come out and you can dump that into another trailer. So I'm like, oh, that's cool. Try that maybe for some logging, and we'll do up some chips and then take that to the heat plant and get whole piles of money out of that. So and I did actually kind of sort of hack into the game a little bit, and I put in one of those big Ponzi tree grabber stripper cutter machine. So, you know, just grab the tree, cut it all up, and away she goes. So it works pretty good. But you can cut them down by hand with the chainsaw, and then cut them up into bits, and then come by and then grab them with this chipper machine and then stuff her in. So pretty cool. But anyways, I guess we're looking for something for lunch here. I don't know exactly what. Well, we made her home. There's our bag of chicken wings, 5 kilograms, which is I don't know, like lots of pounds of stuff for $40. 40 bucks. 40 bucks. Pretty good deal. So we're just talking on the way home how much we're gonna break these into. We're thinking bags of like 20, 25-ish. We've got other bags, and we'll freeze each one separately, and you just take it what you want when you want them. So I will do a final count when we're done here and let you know how many we get. All right, there we go, all packaged up. We got about 20, well, no, we had a little bit left over on the end of packing them all, so I put about 30 in each bag. So 30, 60, 90, so like 120. And I think, did you put one in the freezer or in the fridge? I think she's got another one in the fridge for tomorrow night. So we got 5 packs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For, you know, one of these in the grocery store we got last time was like $10 for about that many. So I know, you know, we paid 40, so we got basically a pack for free kind of thing. So that's not really too bad. And in they go, right beside my roast beef. Oh, yummy. So yeah, 150 wings, roughly, for $40, 5 kilograms. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. So, and it's funny because I guess they're not processed like the ones as good as they would be in the store. So they, there was a couple where the 2 wingy things were kind of joined together still. So I just left them, whatever. So some of them might have a little more than 30 too. So there's probably, I didn't count in each individual one, but there's probably about 155 maybe in that 40 kilogram bag, or 5 kilogram bag, $40 bag of chicken wings. So now you got to think, you do that math, how many chickens was that? That's a lot of chickens. Poor chickens losing their wings, but I don't know, I guess the rest of them get chopped up and sold as other things too, so poor chickens. But that's what they're bred for, I guess, and you know, whatever, but sucks to be a chicken, I guess. So anyways, we still got our big block here, big block power. We haven't taken apart. I cannot get this carburetor out of the engine. It is like locked right in there. I must have glued it in or something. I can't remember now. But I don't know. I guess we'll maybe tear it down and make sure everything's good inside. Probably once I pull this cover off the back here, I'll know right away if she needs to come apart anymore. But for now, it was pretty sticky to begin with. Doesn't really sound too bad now. It's actually spinning it now, so that's a good thing. This thing, man, when it fires up though, you hear that, just that sound of that. Hang on. Okay, you hear that? And when that thing catches, like, it's like freaking screams. It's awesome. So we'll have to get that going soon. But anyways, I got a calendar in the mail today from a fella by the name of Tony. Thanks, Tony. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And it is a pretty sweet calendar. If the lights weren't glaring, I'd be even better. I'm going to show you all the pictures here, but it's a 2015, so there's the first one. Talk Shut 550. Oh, one of my favorites, John Deere D. I like the D and I like the AR. The ones that basically like this, when they're running, there's so much gobs of torque in them things. It's just like bang, 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 and it's just pulling all day. One of my favorite, 1949. And a McCormick Farmall A. It's a pretty nice one, right behind, in front of the corn stalks. Nice Ferguson 40. Ferguson 40. A little more sophisticated. There's quite a few more little doodads and gizmos there for doing stuff. And a Ford 4000 Industrial. I think that one is a diesel. I think. Probably would say here if I took the time to read it. But anyways, pretty sure those ones were diesels. Nice Alice Chalmers WC. Whatever that means, WC. Wicked crap, maybe. There's the Porsche diesel, super diesel. 1950s, roughly. 3-cylinder, 38 horsepower. If I read off here, I'd probably learn more. Oliver 660. Never really had much to do with them guys. Minneapolis Moline 445. Which is pretty nice. 1957. Oh, utility too. Ooh. Ford. Nice. Model 640. That's a pretty nice one. And what is this? Massey Harris Challenger. Twin power. Ooh. 1938. It's getting a bit older. Earth Master. I don't think I've ever heard of them. Huh. Skinny little tires on it. Probably goes through snow really good. 1949 Earth Master CH. That is pretty sweet. And that's it. The end of the year already. Thanks, Tony. That's awesome for sending that. So that come in the mail today, and yes, I do have some more mail stuff here. I've just got to get my lazy arse going and do the mail day stuff for you. But it's all sitting right here, ready to go. I just got to get at her. But one of these days, probably do it for a Sunday mail day thing. And yeah. So anyways, I guess that's it for today. Tomorrow is supposed to be. Let's look at the weather. What's the weather saying? The weather. The weather. Ooh, 14 degrees but rain. Only 1 to 3 millimeter though. With an 80% chance. It was 40% the other day, so that changed. But anyways, that is it for today. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Tomorrow it's supposed to be raining, so we'll probably be doing something inside. Maybe we'll tear this engine down. The whatchamacallit Dewey here guy. It'd be nice to get her to fire up too, but I might maybe just do a fire up out of the buggy right now, because I got it pretty much stripped right down, that poor buggy. So the only downfall of that is I'll have no throttle. Unless I can pull it manually here and juice her that way. So we'll figure something out though. Hopefully the fuel is okay for this guy, because this thing's pretty huge horsepower out of this guy. For the size, it's pretty good. So need to put a turbocharger on it. I don't think that would work actually. Being kind of, well, I guess it would. They have diesels have diesels have turbos, but I don't know about this kind of ported stuff like this. If you could do that, probably would blow the head right off her. You'd have to have her mounted out a little better than what it is now, I imagine. So, but anyways, have a good day, and thanks for watching, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Maybe we'll do a teardown.